start, welcome back and welcome if you have been here with me for a while. So I have done quite a lot on this channel, in case you've never been on my channel before. I used to do quite a lot of things, but now I've managed to narrow my niche and I'm basically doing a book channel. The reason why I've been filming for so long was I had to take a time off from YouTube as I was focused on doing my dissertation last year. There's a lot of things I needed to focus on as well, like, you know, health-wise. I had my autism diagnosis, which was a long time coming because I kind of knew there was something different about me, but I just couldn't pinpoint what it was. I managed to go to South Korea, graduated, went to my, all-time dream holiday, and yeah, I'm gonna continue my book channel and get back into it because I've been reading books a lot more now, so it's safe to say that I should get back into it. So my current read at the moment is this Hunger Games. Now, if you follow me on my Instagram or on my TikTok or whatever, you would know that I've had this for like a year now. Still haven't finished it. 3/4 of the way through, I think. Yeah, not going to do math specifically, but when I was younger, you were either a Divergent fan or Hunger Games fan, from my experience. I was very much a Hunger Games fan, being gay. Definitely gay awakening. So yeah, so far he's already gone through the games with his tribute and being set up as something, so I'm not really 100% sure why that's happening, but I'm going to find out because that's the next chapter. It's going to explain why he's been given a position in this book. So my other current read is this one. Obviously I was trying to find out if I was autistic or not, so I was trying to do some reading. It's obviously a very research heavy based book, so it's kind of difficult to get through. It's not something I can read daily. And lastly, I have Ink Blood Sister Scribe book. I purchased this, I think this was like a separate purchase. Yes, it was. From Equine. I used to buy from Equine, but from my experience, it's not worth the money. I'm hoping I can finally pick up a book that I will enjoy. This is nearly becoming a DNF, but the sight of it makes me want to not DNF it. So I'm going to try my best to stick to it because I like the characters and it's starting to envelope, I guess. Is that the right word? But first we're going to focus on this book and then work our way to this book. Mode where I just like binge watch stuff. Other days I'll just nap a lot, or other days I will just read so much I could not get myself to read. But now I feel like I've watched enough like videos, so I'm gonna actually read myself. I cut my mug of brew, enjoy my brew. I can't even speak English. Yeah, my brain is just on one of those tension today where it wants to do one thing and it wants to do the next thing. It's just annoying. Oh, this is also sometimes where I can't read. Been reading this. I I got quite ill yesterday, which was fun. I managed to read for a couple of hours this morning and I'm page 376. So part where basically the main character, who's now Coriolanus, I think that's how you say his name, that's my guess, basically involved in something like he got a new position and basically he's trying to meet someone who's really special to him, and it's like another student thing, someone special, and like he had a really nice moment, which is supposed to say hello, and then obviously drama occurs. I'm not understanding what's going on here after that event. It's getting a bit confusing, there's too many characters and the characters isn't even important, so I'm just kind of skim reading it again because it's just like, get to the point. I just changed my bedding, rested just to get myself to feel better because tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'm going to an Equine business event with the uni, it's a free event. So obviously I'll be bringing my Kindle along and I'm hoping I did not just break that. Excuse the angle, but I swear to God, I can't hear myself. I just connected the dots. And if I have connected the dots, it makes a very, I'll basically see Katniss Everdeen as something very different. I think I might have connected the massive dot. Oh my God. Back from, I know the lighting is horrendous. I'm gonna get some decorations and fairy lights at some point this weekend, hopefully, because I am not coping with the bare walls. Anyway, yeah, I managed to read a little bit, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, me and my tutor got talking quite a lot because we actually went to the same college, and it's funny that she's like a year older than me. No, in fact, she's 5 months older than me. She's 5 months older than me. We know each other quite well, so it's kind of like having a proper catch up. We didn't really get a chance to catch up properly last year, but I did manage to read at least 2 chapters, I believe, which isn't a lot, sadly. I probably was on like 60% and I'm only like 65% in, so, and they're quite short chapters, so I didn't really get to read a lot, sadly. And it's a really good book actually. It's supposed to be gay, but nothing's happened yet so far between who I'm presuming they will fall in love with each other, between this princess and this witch. That's my guess anyway, so it's not a spoiler because I don't know anyways, that's just my thought. And she has 2 friends of hers, and she's just found out a massive secret that completely changes everything because of her as a person. And it's not a good thing, basically. So yeah, I'm really excited how it goes. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snake that I'm reading at the moment as well, that is starting to pick up after over halfway, which is really annoying, but I'm relieved in a way because then it's not going to be murderous for me to finish it, but I'm determined to finish it. It's really annoying because I loved how Coriolanus fell in love with one of the girls, but I didn't realise the big age gap. And I was just like mortified. I was like, no, I am not loving this. I am not, what's I saying? Ruined it. It ruined the vibe completely. I was like, this is not cute anymore. This is weird. He's practically grooming her. I have to try not to think like that because I've got to understand in their perspective, if that was the real life, their lifespan is actually quite short in the situation they are in. Because it's like in the middle of a war, everything's rationed, etc. So I don't know. It still feels wrong. It's 9 o'clock. I got a cup of tea. I'm just gonna chill. I need to wind down because boy, today was exhausting. Tuesday today. I managed to read it last night. I didn't get to read as much. I got sidetracked for ages. I chapter of the Hunger Games, which bear in mind, this book has massive chapters. I've got 4 chapters left. And that was all. So I'm on page 404, I think, or 410, something like that. And then there's like 515 pages in total, and that's 4 chapters. That's how big the chapters are. It's kind of annoying because if I want to like pause in the middle of it, I can't. Like, I mean, I can, but I'm quite forgetful, so I need it to like, I need to start from the chapter so I know where it's left off to, if that makes sense. I'm almost finished with that. And then I'm going to continue reading the Witch book that I'm reading currently. I'm not going to be able to read so much today, sadly, because I have class like from 11:30 till 5. I've got about 1 hour to read. So I guess I'm going to read now, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to read it later until I get in bed. Another hint. There's another hint. What was Katniss' mum's name? Oh my god, my suspicion was wrong. Never mind, I'll keep reading. It's so annoying when you think you connect the dots but you haven't. I'm gonna have to go to class soon, so I'm gonna try and quickly finish this. Oh god, there's a lot of chapter. I don't know if I can finish this chapter in time. I'm going to continue reading. I'm going to hopefully finish this stupid book. Yeah, 2 more chapters and we're done. It's 7:30. I just given myself some time off because I finished obviously been to class. This is what I mean. I'm not tired. I cannot even form a sentence. I was signing along to, not signing along, but yeah, anyway, I was signing along to a Harry Potter like scene on TikTok, and I had my camera on my phone resting on my window, so I could face towards the window to get good light. So, and bear in mind I'm on ground floor, and then midway through my filming I was signing, I was quite close to the camera, and then this student just walks past making at me, and I literally threw myself to the floor, dying of embarrassment. If you want to go and check that out, it'll be on my TikTok somewhere. Something's gonna happen, so we're gonna film our reaction just in case, because there's nothing worse when you miss an opportunity to film yourself. Oh my gosh, this couch is so rude. Oh my god. I can't decide if Carlinus is the good guy or not. It's really frustrating me. Like, I can't. Like, when I read a book, I try and decide who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, who's mid, basically. I just can't decide for the life of me who's who. Like, or if it's a situation he's been put in where he's gonna look like a bad guy. Oh no. Wait, we're going to the chapter. How did I miss that? We're going to the 2 chapters. I don't know if I can deal with this. This is really just dark. I'm going to need a shower first. I'm scared something's going to happen and my phone's sliding. How did that fall off? What's going on? Oh my god, that's funny. Eat what? I've got a last page. I'm so frustrated. I just literally finished it. 2 stars immediately, 2 stars. It wasn't horrendous, it wasn't the worst book that I've read, but it was just annoying. Like, it could have had so much potential with explaining things about Carolina Snow, but it just made him look even more pathetic, and I don't know if that's what the author wanted us to, as readers, to feel about Carolina Snow. There was no proper explanation about the situation. Like, so 1 minute they'd be in love, the next minute they'd be fighting, and that's it. There's no explanation. And like other situations, which I can't really talk about because I think it will ruin the book. Well, he has a connection with the scientist, and the scientist is obviously a cuckoo, and basically just wants Carolina's to do a lot for that scientist, if that makes sense. It was really annoying. I'm just glad it's done over with. So, this will be my next read soon. But before I get started, I'm trying to reduce my TBR. So I've still got another book, technically 2, but one of them is research paper, and I really do not want to be reading that. I feel like I want to read this Shattered Land whilst, because I've got class soon. The other book that I've got is quite difficult to read and to keep up. It's a big chapter, so I'm going to read this book on here since I can fly on my Kindle that I finished. It's a good book. When I say it needs to be finished, it doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's just, it's been on my TBR for so long. I've been reading it over time really slowly. So I'm just going to get it read and then see how it goes. Temporarily just for this weekend because I'm meeting someone this weekend and I had to get some errands done. So now I can finally chill and continue reading the Shattered Land. So far I'm loving it. Like, the clips that you saw before is me properly gay panicking because there's these 2 characters, 2 women, because this is a gay book, as in lesbian, and they were finally having their romantic moment. It wasn't like spicy or smut or what you call it. It was just a simple one, and it's that start of build up with their bond, I guess. And I was just like, oh my god, it was so cute. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading it. I'm on 73%, chapter 34. So I don't know how many chapters it is, but I'm just gonna read and see what happens. Sapphire. Basically, she was living in a really, like, kind of like a reality world. This is my understanding, bear in mind. It was like a reality world, no magic existed, it's just a normal human world. And then something happened. She wakes up in like a magical realm and she thinks she's just dreaming, but obviously it doesn't snap out of it, and she ends up meeting someone who becomes her best friend, and she finds out who her real parents are, because she used to be an orphan, but she finds her real parents, as far as I believe. And she's like a princess in this realm, I guess. And they basically believe that witches are like the bad omen, like really bad people you keep away. There's a land that they have to keep away from and stuff like that. But she ends up meeting a witch. The witch is being stubborn, won't tell her anything. Well, so it says that she's not allowed to by what they're called. Like the coven, is that the right word? I feel like that's a bad word. But basically there's a rule and she can't tell Sapphire the real truth about her history, and Sapphire recently finds out something that she's part of. She is technically in the realm that she is in now is not a good thing, and she's panicking, she doesn't know what to do, she's trying to find answers before anyone finds out, etc. Yeah, it's just so up my street. I love books like this. It kind of has an Avatar The Last Airbender feel to it. Not Hocus Pocus, that feels too childlike. But I guess, like, in terms of the witch attitude, it's sort of like Hocus Pocus, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't want to wait for the second book. When is it coming? Please tell me it's a hint. No, that's so annoying. I'm alright, Alvin, it's okay. Excuse save me, but I just finished The Shattered Land and I was really hoping it was not going to end like that. I want to say 4 stars, but there's a lot of moments, not a lot, but there were moments where I was like, wait, what's going on here? Where they're going? What's happening? Why we're not, being told about what Sapphire's friends are doing in the moment of a situation. I can't say it because it will ruin the whole story. I was like, but basically Sapphire got manipulated. That's all I'm going to say. Even I got manipulated. That's a really clever written book. I was really hoping this is not going to be the case, but it is the case.
Right, so I finished 3 books now. So I have finished the Conversation with Friends, then I the Hunger Game book basically, and the Shattered Land. So far overall I've rated Friends, I think I gave it a 3 or 3.5. Then the Hunger Game was a 2, like I clearly stated, and the Shattered Land was almost a 4, but it just got a tad confusing near to the end. And there was things like, for example, when the Princess Sapphire goes to a land that's forbidden, something happens and her friends are with her, but the author forgets to mention about what's going on with the friends whilst the situation was happening, if that makes sense. So it was too solely focused on the main character as well as other people that was involved. So the author forgot to write down whilst that character was dealing in that situation, what was the other characters, her friends, were doing. So that was kind of annoying because I was thinking, well, what's her friends doing? But that's just me being very in-depth. So yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to finish 3 books within like almost 2 weeks time. I'm quite impressed actually, else other than just read. And yeah, like on average my reading has just been like 3 stars so far. So in the next video I'm gonna just do purely about Priori Orange. I forgot the name already, that's really annoying. So that'll be the next video, and then when I finish that book, and hopefully I'll be able to finish the second book of the series, then I'm hoping the video after that will be oh actually no, the next video will be my October TBR pick, and then it'll hopefully be the Priori Orange, just thinking about the timing and how long it takes to read and finish and edit the video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.